YouTube, this is Minxymoo here with another scarwax tutorial. So I was doing the whole process of showing you how I did it, but once again my laptop crashed halfway through, so we're here with a partly done piece. Okay, this one's going to be an arm piece, which is, it's easier to me to show you guys me doing it than on my face. What I've done with this one is I've got my scarwax, which I told you I'd make on the other video. I did actually buy some proper scarwax, but homemade is always better. I'm not using that because it's really hard to work with. It melts quite fast and gets really tacky. It sticks. I just think this is better. I think I would keep using my recipe one just because it's easier for me to work with personally. Okay, should we get started? I'm going to tell you what I used so far. So far I used the wax, some Vaseline, some baby lotion because, new tip for you guys, rubbing this on your hands before you start working will get your hands nice and soft and just allow them to glide over things more. And putting it on your smoother pad, which should be like an old credit card. I'm using an old student card. Rubbing it on that bit so you see you can hear it's nice and silky. It just smooths it along and you'll get a nice consistency with the texture. Because the texture is from stippling sponge. This is a hard polyester sponge that when I had the wax by itself, I just kind of slammed it on there to get a bit of kind of burnt crease effect. I'm going to also use this for the paint. So what you're going to need later, or in a bit, is a palette of face paint. This is just pound shop, basic face paint. A few colours on there, nothing special. Some dusting powder. This is one I got from pound shop as well. It's just got a bit on the bottom that you can put powder in. That was useful for being refillable. Okay, and then you've got flour, baby wipes, just to wipe any mess you create. I think that should be about it. You've got something just to cut in, but I'm using my student card because it's not sharp, and don't use anything sharp to cut. You might cut yourself, and that would be really silly. Finally, some fake blood. This is blood that I made because I don't believe in buying things from shops that you can make yourself. Also, fake blood from shops is really runny and it just like blood. It doesn't dry, just kind of smudges everywhere and it's not a good look. Okay, so this is just basically barbecue sauce, ketchup, golden syrup, and some soy sauce and green food colouring. Just kind of throw everything in until you've got the right amount. I've got 2 ounces of it in this bottle. I'm not going to use it all today. I've had it all for about 2 weeks now and it's lasting fine. If anything, I think it's getting better. It thickens out over time, but this is an airtight container, so that's kind of what it is. I really like it. It's really thick and really gruesome. You can dry it with a hairdryer and turn it into a scab cake blood kind of thing, which is really cool, and I like discovering new things like that. Okay, so this one you can do with any part of your body. I'm doing my arm because I can show it for you guys, but you can do it anywhere you want. It's wrinkled because I keep bending my arm, which is kind of a negative thing, but if I just do that, wrinkles come right out. I've done 6 coats of latex on this because I really didn't want it to move, which is working because the wrinkles setting. But I kind of like the effect, to be honest. Right, so let's get straight into it. Take your cutting card, make sure it's clean, give it a little wipe. Put some petroleum jelly on it. Just shove it right in there. Not too much, just get a little coat so it's just a bit, so it doesn't drag. So you just want to rub that in. Okay, now let's get started. So you don't want to slice because you'll tear the latex. You just want to start by making sure you know where you want your thing to be. So I don't mind being kind of a line. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a line. You see that? I didn't press too hard just because it's a lot of gum. Don't love anything. I think it's okay to cut yourself when you do that. This is blunt card. It wouldn't hurt me. Don't use a knife or anything like that. Then what you want to do, you don't want to drag. I'm going to use this bit because it's a little bit less blunt because that one's really blunt. You just want to kind of, there we go. Run it along the line gently, up and down. Don't tear. And then just kind of, there we go. You get that kind of gaping hole, which is what I want. If I wanted a slice, I won't put latex on it first, I'd do that afterwards. But I want kind of like a wound, not a stabbing wound, just an infected, mouldy kind of wound. So gently up and down. I'm going to take that a little bit off there because I don't think I need it. I think it gives it a nice kind of ripped skin. Remove whatever you want, I'll keep it all there. I'm going to remove some personal preference kind of thing. But you want it all to be kind of smooth. So just, because you've got gum underneath, you can mould the latex over the gum. So I'm peeling all the edges inwards and then using my brush to stick that down. So there's still a sharp clean edge like you would get on a cut, because I'm pinching it. See? So you've still got nice clean edges, but you've got a lot of depth for this one. If you want a cut, then go on a cut video that I'm making this week, hopefully. But this is going to be kind of like a gory hole. So you've got that kind of raised and then a hole. Okay? Now here's where the face paint comes in. What you want to do is get your brush that came with, well, I got a brush that came with it. If you don't have a brush that came with it, any paintbrush will do. Bit black on it and just kind of fill in the inside. Okay, so you got a brush that's clean, doesn't matter if it's a little black on it, but there isn't any black on mine. Then you want your red paint. Don't want much of this, just enough to give kind of, and also kind of detract from the red. See, you can see bits of lighter colour there, and that's what we want right now. Just kind of stipple it. Doesn't get anything fancy, just anything you want. Now I want to keep using face paints. We're going to get our stippling brush. I'm going to hold it in a kind of weird way so I can get a nice effect. Scrunched up. Now I want to get a bit of red. Stipple that around the area to make it look kind of infected and pussy. Gross. That's the effect we're going for. That's a good describing word for it. Just kind of around the area, a little bit on the sides. Don't press too hard or you'll smush it down. That's kind of what it's like so far. I'm going to go all the way down to my elbow. And a bit further at my wrist than I have done. I want it to look infected and gory. I'm not even going to use red because that's silly. A bit of green. Not too much, just a little bit, just to get those colour tones in there, a bit of bruising. The green mainly wants to be around the opening so it looks bruised. And affected, and if you do green up there it makes no sense. We'll just keep it all kind of local. I'm looking for brown in this colour palette. If you don't have brown, blue, yellow, any kind of colour will do. I'm just going to lightly stipple that around. This will create the roast skin effect. Gory and affected and zombie-like kind of look. I'm going to clean that off quickly. Not with the names on, I'm just going to give it a few wipes. Bit of yellow. I'm really going all out with colours. Just I want to look pussy. I mean, all the colours that you think you'd find in an infected wound, shove them on. Go a bit crazy if you want. Put a bit of purple in there if you're feeling it. I'm going to put a little bit around the edge, but I'm going to use that corner to do it. I'm not going to use the stippling brush. So I want the bruising to be quite local. I'm going to put it on the upside and the downside. Just all around the sides, you know. Okay, so this is the kind of look I've gone for. I'm going to bring that a bit further down here with my stippling brush with all the colours that I've gathered on there. Once again, don't rub, pat. I never ever rub these kind of things. So you just don't get the effect. Or you can drag like that. You can rub a little bit and just kind of drag the colours. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. It's kind of looking gross, isn't it? Okay, now the fun part. Fake blood. Have your blood ready? I'm using paintbrush. You don't have to, you can use fingers if you want. Dip it in and just go right on the inside of it. Fill it with blood. Get it looking all greasy. And go to the sides as well. If you can go underneath, that's good, because then when you squeeze it, it'll ooze out and look super gory. I'm going for a little crack that I've made inside there. It's always good to have kind of idea what you want to do before you put it on. So if you want zombie bite, make a bite shape. Don't just make a random cut, because that's not going to look like a zombie bite. Right, so this is what I've got so far. That's not done yet, don't worry. I'm going to keep filling out with blood, because I want it to look like muscle tissue. Just kind of spread it out. Then I'm going to put a bit of this on my stippling sponge. It is absorbent, so don't cheap out on the blood. Just go on and whack a load on there. Put it on a thing first, so you don't have a bunch of blood going in one place. And just kind of smear it around your area. Bring on my hands a little bit. Okay, this is my infected arm. If you were doing this as a whole costume, I'd bring it up to your hand and you have a little more open pores. Just kind of work with it. I'm going to put a little bit thicker on here. One thick blob in the middle. And it's for the outside of the cut. So where it would naturally spread. So it ooze over the sides. All gross like. There we go. Alright. This is the final result of our little thing. I've got a different webcam right now, so it doesn't look very good. It's not HD like my usual one is. But you can kind of get a feel of what it looks like. I'm going to close up, see if that helps. That's what it looks like. If you want to go super gross, get a hairdryer, dry the blood while it's in there, and pick at it so it goes flaky. But I'm not doing this as a costume, I'm just doing this as a video. So I'm just gonna leave that as it is. That should be good to go. I mean, it's still down latex. I can shake my arm. Nothing's coming out of there. It's yeah. Any more questions on how I do stuff, or if you want a certain wound, then I'll be happy to do it. I'm experimenting right now with ping pong balls as eyes, so I'm going to do like a full mask kind of thing, but using wax, because silicone does not like me. I can't work with silicone, I'm so bad at it, and it's very expensive. So that's what I've got for this one. I know it's away from Halloween, but it helps for photography, videos, any kind of thing you want to experiment with. I'll be making these more regularly now. Got a bit more time, you can bend it. And so I'll be happy to make any requests you guys have. I'd love to see responses if you do your own things. Just make a quick little video. Doesn't have to be long, just show me what you've done and I'd love to see it. Okay, that's it for now.